Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Are you skilled worker with a few years of experience? Do you want a high-paying job of more than $100,000 in the US? I'm here to tell you exactly how you can do this, and more specifically how you can apply for the H-1B work visa for the specialty occupation visa, which is the most popular visa for skilled immigrants. There's no English test, you need to have just a bachelor's degree, and there's no points-based system, so as long as you fulfill the basic requirements you can be picked. The H-1B visa is valid for 3 years and can be extended for up to 6 years. While you're on your H-1B visa, you can apply for your green card, which can be renewed every 10 years without any renewal limits. In this video I'm going to tell you all about the H-1B visa and the visa cap, how you can increase your chances of getting selected if your family members can apply with you, the salary and benefits you will get, all the requirements, the total cost and processing time, the electronic registration process, and a step-by-step demonstration on how you can apply for free as well. So do watch the video till the end. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe in Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to follow us. To what H-1B visa actually is. The H-1B visa is the most common visa used for overseas professionals such as yourself who want to work for US employers. Typically you need to have just a bachelor's degree or enough work experience that's equivalent to a bachelor's degree. More importantly, the position your US employer is going to sponsor you for must be from a specialty occupation, which may include fields such as architecture, engineering, mathematics, physical sciences, social sciences, medicine and health, education, business specialties, accounting, law, theology, and the arts. This means that you can't apply for a supermarket clerk job, for instance, with a bachelor's degree, because you will be overqualified for that position with a bachelor's degree. You can have a look at the specialty occupations list on the official U.S. immigration website. I'll add a link to it in the description box. Now, how much can you earn on an average on an H-1B visa in the United States? Since the H-1B visa is for specialized positions, the salaries are also high. On an average, a VP can make as much as $250,000 annually. A director of a company can make around $200,000. A senior associate can make around $191,000. A software engineer can make around $183,000. A business development executive could make $165,000. An accountant can make around $155,000. A product analyst can make around $154,000. A financial analyst can make around $145,000. A project manager can make around $128,000. An HR manager can make around $122,000. A sales manager can make around $125,000. A business analyst can make around $103,000, and so on. Your salaries will of course vary based on experience, skill sets, and the companies that you apply to. Now, can your families accompany you on an H-1B visa? If an H-1B worker has a spouse or unmarried children under 21, these family members are eligible to come to the U.S. as age 4 dependents. Now, coming to the cost, the only cost that U.S. employers have to pay at the time of registrations is just $10 per applicant. All the other charges incurred by the employer for your H-1B visa are considered by federal regulation to be their business expenses. You as an H-1B employee or the beneficiary should not have to pay for anything. Now, who can register you for an H-1B visa? Remember that only US employers can register applicants for an H-1B visa. The only time you can register yourself is when you're filing yourself for a self-employed H-1B. An employer can only register one applicant per company, so you can't increase your chances of getting your employee selected by creating multiple registrations. However, an employee can have multiple employers file for registration to increase their chances. For example, if you have multiple job offers from 3 different companies, Company A, Company B, and Company C, all of these 3 companies can file for separate H-1B applications and register for one single employee, which will thereby increase your selection chances, as you'll have 3 registrations in the pool instead of just having 1 registration. Now, what's the cap of quota set, and why is there a cap on number of H-1B visas issued every year? The current cap or visa limit for H-1B visas issued every year is set at 65,000 by Congress. This has been the case for a few decades now, and out of the 65,000 visas available, only around 58,200 visas available to the general public, because 6,800 visas from this quota are reserved for applicants from Chile and Singapore under the terms of the legislation implementing the U.S.-Chile and U.S.-Singapore free trade agreements. Over and above the 65,000 visas, an additional 20,000 visas are set aside for applicants who have completed a master's degree from a U.S. university. So in total there are 85,000 H-1B visas every year, and every year there are close to around 200,000 people applying, which is why applicants are picked from a lottery system to get their H-1B visas. Now for information on the electronic registration system. The electronic registration system for the lottery is fairly new. It was only introduced in March 2020, before which applicants had to apply on April 1 by assembling and submitting their entire application package by mail to USCIS or the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, and a decision would be sent to you months later. Now however, applicants have to register online on fixed dates. For instance, in 2023 registrations opened on March 1 until the 17th of March to submit the applications online. Meanwhile, U.S. employers must create an account with USCIS and register the employees whom they are planning to file H-1B visas for. Since this is a lottery system, applicants are picked almost instantly, and those applicants that are selected are picked from the registration pool have 90 days from April 1 to file their H-1B petition. Step-by-step registration instructions on the U.S. immigration website, along with video demonstrations as well, so you know exactly how to create your account and to get picked from the lottery system. These links are added in the description box. Now for a couple of common questions for students that are currently working on your OPT or optional practical training status, which is going to expire if you've applied for H-1B visa and you get picked. You can use your H-1B receipt to get a cap extension from your university. This will extend your OPT duration so you can continue working on your OPT until the transition to your H-1B visa happens. For employers that have applicants that are not currently in the U.S., maybe they used to be there in the U.S. but went back because the F1 visa or student visa expired or similar reasons, the fact that your employee is not in the U.S. will not affect your H-1B application in any way. They'll still get their visas by September, and they can still enter 30 days before they can start working and join your company, so you can officially register people that are not currently in the United States. For employers wondering if they can file a green card application while they are doing the registration process for an H-1B visa, the answer is yes, you can file a green card petition for an employee that's currently not even working for you. These are future petitions, and the processes start with the Labor Department followed by the immigration process. This is because there's no guarantee that your employee will be picked for an H-1B visa, as it's a lottery system. So if they have to wait for the next year's draw, at least their green card processing can already be started. Alright guys, so that was all about the US H-1B visa. For more immigration and tire tips, subscribe to this channel now. To like this video if you like the content, and comment what topic you would like to hear about next. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe for regular updates on immigration, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well.